Julie, say hello. Here we are in Clos Pegase, our very first stop on the Mary Wine Tour.
You have to use your imagination a little bit at this time of year, but think about what they'd look like with the leaves on them and the grapes and such. Get a pretty good idea of also just how ordered the plants are. You can tell that from the sticks. Our good fortune and occasionally our bad fortune as well, but it's one of my favorites. It's called Two Upward Oblique Lines. We're in Italy, carved in Carrara marble. It was in a prince's court there, and then the prince's daughter married the king of Belgium, and she brought it with her. Right. See, he has the pan flute that he had in his belt on the other statue. Come around this side. So, on Tom Valley Road, there's a small vineyard up there. They had done this, and so as he was saying, caves are totally efficient.
The bad part is they made it out of a real person.
This is Frank after the wine tasting at Clos Pegase. What'd you think, Frank?
It was wonderful, and no, I'm not drunk yet, so you don't need to worry.
Do you want to go get yourself lost in the barrel room?
Oh, I think so. It's like the Budweiser tour.
Cool.
See if I can find some friends in there. What are you doing?
I am taping the wine temple.
Oh, okay.
Let's go worship some wine.
And here we've come to an end of our tour of Clos Pegase.
Wah. Saying goodbye to Clos Pegase.
Here we are on the road back to the bed and breakfast or somewhere to watch the Super Bowl. So in the meantime, we have the Super Bowl on the radio. Okay, here we are on day 2 of our winery tour, and I even let Julie drive today.
He let me.
We have some very scenic, pretty views out here. Obviously, we're still in the car. There's lots of grapes over there.
With Frank's silliness in narrating.
Yeah, well, someone's got to do it. Julie wanted me to make sure that I got a view of the pretty clouds over the mountaintops up there. And, of course, we have to do what Julie says. Here we are at Robert Mondavi Winery. Julie says, hello! Some of the vineyards. A beautiful parking lot. There's another shot of the visitor center. Here we are still at Mondavi. Who is this? St. Francis. Okay, we have decided that Mondavi was much too commercial, so we decided to come to Cakebread instead. And there's Julie saying, let's go! Next up on our tour is St. Superi, where they have a sensory tour, which includes smell-o-vision. Check out all the vats. There's some good stuff in here. Here is the crush pit where they make the wine. And here we are at the Neobaum Coppola estate. Coppola being of the Francis Ford Coppola fame. I don't know if maybe he has his Oscar awards up there in the tasting center, but I think we'll find out soon. And unfortunately, with the wines at St. Superi, where they have the famous smell-o-vision, The wines themselves were quite boring, so we made no purchases. And here we are again at Neobaum-Coppola. All the vineyards. Here's one of the cars from Tucker. All the hardware.
So this is the Grand Chez, with a capital G, just over 1,000 barrels, spread out over about 15,000 square feet. And this is the 1996 vintage of Opus in this room. We use all new French oak barrels, every vintage for Opus.
This is Frank enjoying a sample of Opus One.
Taste anything other places.
This is pretty much a little expensive for our taste. We'll only go with one instead of two. It's still mighty good.
All right. Very good.
Well, a lot of the people that work here talk that way.
And now here we are on the Silverado Trail as we go towards Joseph Phelps. Vineyards. We're still trying to find Joseph Phelps.
Well, these are Cabernet here. You can see the vacant land.
And here we have the bed and breakfast in Napa. And as you can see, Julie has already made herself quite at home in the bed. Say hello.
I wonder what the poor people are doing today.
Oh, and here is the crowning point of honor, the jacuzzi whirlpool tub, replete with gorgeous window views.
Ah, there's Frank in the oversized hot tub. Obviously, he's not enjoying the hot of the hot tub because you can see that he has his sweater on.
Rubber ducky, you're so fun. You make that fun, lots of fun.
He's obviously being very silly, something he's extremely good at.
Well, I apologize for the little bit of fog there. We're staying just about mid-valley, Napa Valley, a little town in Napa, south end. As you drive up Highway 29 to Calistoga, it's only about 26 miles long. We're only 3 miles across. That's the Mayacamas Mountains that you see on the west side. And here we're standing on the east side, which are called the Vaca Mountains. Used to camouflage the side of the mountain where we store the barrels.
That is beautiful.
This is some wine. Those are the caves that are larger. Basically, it was done by one man.
Now, the last stop we made, we didn't identify as Rutherford Hill, but we've gone from Rutherford Hill, we went back to Clopagas, and now we went to...
Went to Camus.
No, we didn't go to Camus.
What was it called?
Something else. And now we're at Sterling Vineyards, where they have a tram. And Julie looks mighty good on this tram, but I bet some of the other scenery is going to be pretty nice as well.
Oh, look over here, baby. Look at the lake.
Ah. Oh.
And here's Frank on the tram, smiling, having a great time.
Definitely.
Like a kid in a candy store when you go to these wine places.
About to stop. And here we are on the way back. Different view. Still very pretty. Here we are at the Hess collection. We've got lots of art here. Here I see a big giant head. I am not an animal. I am a human being.